If you want to explore schools in the United States and Canada, then this video is for you. You know that you want to apply to school in the United States, but you have no idea. You can be smart in your research. You can type something like popular schools. Hope I can spell schools right. Popular schools in USA for international students. For Google, whatever you type, you get an answer. I recommend you search on a computer so that you can see everything clearly. You can do it on your phone. Some of us use bigger phones. And let's see the results that we get. Okay, great. Now, this is why we say Google is our friend. Because of the search that we type in, it has given us some of the schools that international students normally apply to. We have Northeastern University, we have New York University, Arizona State University, University of Illinois, Rice University. Okay, I have no idea what Rice University is. There is University of California. Okay, let us open a new tab and search the first one, Northeastern University. I don't want you to click on the pop-up here. I want you to search because it gives us an important information. This is the first page, Northeastern University, graduate programs, academic programs. But if you look at the right side, you see some three things that I said in my TikTok video if you watch it, but if you didn't, no problem. Acceptance rate of this university is 18%. It means that this school only accepts 18% of the total application. You have to be careful. This tells us how competitive the school is and how difficult it is to get in. This is the graduation rate, 87, which is pretty high. It gives us an idea the number of people who are able to graduate, after enrollment. And the average cost after 8 literally tells you the tuition you'll be paying. That is if you don't get scholarship. Let's look at this part. Graduate programs, academic programs, undergraduate. Okay, so let's assume you want graduate programs. I always open it in a new tab so that we find it easy to come back. These are the graduate programs they have. You can use this page to find your program. Okay, let's say we want to do accounting. At this point, we just want to explore the school's website. The website is before you, just explore it. Click anywhere you want to, you won't die. Okay, this is what we get. Admissions. A graduate degree or certificate from Northeastern can accelerate your career through rigorous academic coursework. Now at this point, we know that every school will hype itself. Anyway, they are trying to tell us that maybe we have to pay attention to this. These are the requirements. You need an application form, application fee, personal statement. You need a CV, 2 letters of professional recommendation. You need academic transcript. You need permanent residency card if applicable. But clearly, since this, you need permanent residency card. But clearly, for international students, I believe this is not applicable. When we go down, we can see the English language proficiency. Both written and verbal is necessary for success. Yeah. Financial coverage. I guess it's not important. Are you an international student? Yes, we are. So great, we can click it and see what they have for us. Applying as an international student. They want us to read all these things, but they are lying. Let's read few things. More than 20,000 international students. Yes, we know. Now we want this thing. Most programs require international students show proof of English proficiency, which can be met by submitting official TOEFL or IELTS or PT exam score. Yeah, so clearly they are saying that you need this as part of the program requirement, you need to take your English exams. International students will also need to complete an I-20 request. This I-20 form comes later on, after you have received your letter of acceptance and you send the university your financial statement or proof. They will release your Form I-20, and with this I-20, use it for visa application. Yeah, so at least we've seen the requirements. We can go back. Let's see what else they have. These are the admission dates. November 15th is the deadline for international candidate. So you know what? Once you come to the website of the school, all the information there are for you. Make sure you read as much as possible. These are the deadline. You need to keep the deadline in mind in order not to miss any important thing. Okay, great. We've seen something about this course, right? But I guess as international students, we need to know about the funding. I intentionally came to explore this website, so I'm just as new as you are. So we are together, right? We are together, don't worry. We'll figure this out. Now we know something. This is the tuition, okay? But look at this. They are saying that 12% receiving aid, which means that this school might not be great. Of course, there are other ways to get funded, but they are saying 12% receive. So it's more like a red flag, at least. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see, admissions information. Okay. Aha, this is what we have been waiting for. Most of the schools, their websites are not that straightforward, so you have to look around to see. Let's go to fellowship opportunities. What do they have? Diversity fellowship. Each year, a limited number of fellowships are awarded to graduate students in an effort to help the university achieve a more diverse graduate student body. A variety of factors may be used for the purpose of increasing diversity. Okay. So literally on this page, they give us the website that they have. I've heard of the Fulbright US scholarship, but I've not personally applied to that. I guess if you want more information, you can go ahead and click and it might redirect. Okay, so yeah, if you want to apply to this scholarship, you can do that. We'll move on. Okay. One of the important scholarships that you can have as an international student is what we call the research and graduate assistantship. And most of the time you get that by dealing with the faculty. And when I say faculty, I mean when you reach out to a professor. Let's see what else they have here. All programs, PhDs. Okay, we come here. On this side, they have their, okay, let's click on PhDs and see. The thing is that most of the US schools, they give funding to PhD students. Let's say we want to do biology. The PhD program in biology provides both abroad. Okay, we know. Post-graduation. Okay. Now they give us the application material. To apply to this program, there is an online application fee, unofficial transcript for all institutions attended. You need a personal statement. This one, unlike the accounting, for the PhD, you require 3 letters of recommendation and you need a JRE, but it's not required. You have to be careful. When they put the GRE requirement here, they put it here and they tell you, but not required. Of course, it's not required, but you should also know that somebody who attaches the GRE, especially if they do well, will be an advantage for them. Okay, so we can go back. So yeah, I think we've explored this university enough. Let us check on other universities. Okay, what else do we have here? So they said this was the top 7 universities for international students. One thing that you can also do is that you can search for the states in USA. Let's see what we have. List of states. There are 52 states in USA. Okay, let's click on this. This gives us all the states in USA. What you can do is that, you see this state, for example, Alabama, right? At this point, because we don't know the school name or whatever, we can search for the state in the USA. And we go ahead and, let's list of universities in Alabama State. Hope I can spell it well, Alabama State. Great. Now Google gives us the list of 100 more colleges, the list of universities in Alabama State, the University of Alabama. Let's look at that. I always open a new tab, the University of Alabama. It opens, and once again, you look right here, very important. This university has an acceptance rate of 79. That is great. I recommend people apply to this school. It means that of all the applications submitted, they pick a higher chance, 79. And the graduation rate is also fair enough, and their tuition is even lower. Let's check on the admissions. Admissions of University of Alabama. Financial aid is right here. You come soon. Let's explore the website a little bit. Apply. International students, we are interested. Let's see what they have for us. International students. The university has always focused on being the best. Yes, everybody says they are the best. Whatever. Conditional admission. Explore, create, achieve. As a student, we will grow and excel. Academic programs. Yeah, we can see the programs that they have for us. They have all this accounting. Let's see. Aerospace engineering. This is cool. Let's check the site of this program. Aerospace. So say an ability to identify. Yeah, we know aerospace engineering is difficult. And if we want to apply, they say apply now. Let's click it and see. Apply now. Apply for law. Graduate admission. Yeah, let's try that. For the undergraduate, it's the same thing. You just go there to see. To apply to this, review UA's application materials and submission requirements. Log in to complete your application. All right, so they are telling us to review something. Application materials and submission requirements. What do they have for us? Though it isn't necessary to have all materials on hand at the time of application, example, letters of recommendation, we recommend you obtain and properly format as many of these items as possible. If you are a master's student, these are master's and PhD students. These are the things that you have to go through. You have to fill the online application form, you pay application fee, statement of purpose, we know that, letters of recommendation. Yeah, so I think pretty much. And if we want to know the deadlines, we can go here ahead or we can even click here. Be careful, when they say the deadline is a deadline, if you miss the deadline, that is it, you are done. Let's find out. Okay, I guess when you click on the course, okay, let's see your deadline. You see the funny thing? They say click here for the deadline, but you click, there is no deadline. Anyway, one thing that we all know is that most of the time the deadline for the fall intake is around February. Unlike the first two sessions, I used a different approach. What I did was that instead of going after the schools and the research, of course I look at the school and the program requirements, but I didn't apply directly. I first of all reached out to the professors of the department I was looking at, the faculty. So for example, the school that I'm in right now, University of Massachusetts, Amherst. So I could search like UMass Amherst. This is the short form of the school. UMass Amherst faculty ECE. I know that my department is electrical and computer engineering faculty. So I go ahead and search this ECE faculty. The first two links, let's open them and see. This is the ECE faculty. Let me check the other. Okay, great. Now this link gives us or brings us to the electrical and computer engineering faculty. And you know, this is my department. So what I did was that I just went through the faculty and look at their research. This man here, this professor is Amil Ababi, and his research is in nanophotonics, flat optics. Okay, let's go. This professor is a really renowned professor, and his research is, okay, let's read. He says, I develop integrated circuit hardware and software solutions for secure applications, including medical, transportation, payments, and defense system. So what I did was that when I see a professor like this who is doing something I'm interested in, I just check him out. Let's go to his page, right? So this is him, Professor Wayne Burleson, and this is what I looked for. I took his email, right? I copy his email address, go right to Google, my Gmail, and you know what I did? I just sent him an email. I sent him an email and told him about my interest in his field of research. This is before the application. This is before you submit any document. I'm a PhD student. I'm looking for a graduate assistantship, and the best way to do it is to reach out to the faculty who is doing that. Once you reach out, he might also ask for your CV, and if you have any project that you've done, you might want to put the link inside the email. In a later video, I will give you a brief email template, how I reach out to professors. But for now, I want to give you the gist that this is the method I used in searching for schools. So literally, I wasn't really searching for schools, but I was looking for faculty members who were doing research in the field I was interested in. I always loved hardware and software, embedded stuff. I loved writing C programs, C++, writing programs for microcontrollers. When I go to the school, I search out for the faculty, look at their research, and if I find any professor doing something interesting, I send him an email, introduce myself. This is who I am. I graduated from this school. I'm interested in your research. I would like to work under your supervision. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that it helped you a lot. There you have it, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out, and more interesting videos are coming your way.